Grand Rising. Just sitting here eating my breakfast. I got some biscuits, turkey sausage, turkey bacon, and scrambled eggs with cheese. What y'all having for breakfast? If y'all catch this and I'm not live no more, go ahead and type replay. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Looking forward to tomorrow, Motivational Monday, 10 a.m. Central Time. Tuesday, I am will be back 10:15 a.m. Central Time. Come on in, y'all. I know it's kind of early. It's Sunday. Some of y'all getting ready for church. Some of y'all still in the bed. Some people got to work today. This breakfast is good. What y'all eating today? I'm gonna make some meatloaf for dinner. Mashed potatoes and broccoli with cheese. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Grand Rising. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Thanks for the like. Thank you so much. Share the live for me. I'm gonna wash y'all place out. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Grand Rising. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm up early eating on 2 biscuits, bacon, turkey sausage, and some scrambled eggs. So I decided to go live. Let's see how y'all doing. Come on in, come on in. Hit the like button, share the live. Hit the like button, share the live, y'all. Thank y'all. Thanks for all the birthday love, birthday wishes, great birthday weekend. I'll be back to our regular scheduled program. What y'all eating for breakfast? When I get done with this, I'm going to start back on my granddaughter braids. Then we're going to go wash at my nephew's house. Probably like 1 o'clock or something like that. Give him a chance kind of wake up. Can I get them likes up, y'all? Please and thank you. Hey, come on in, come on in. Hit the like button. Share the live. Come on in, tell me how your day going so far. You going to church? You going to work? Are you cooking Sunday dinner? What did you do last night? Being that it was the weekend. I didn't do numbers. Go live. Sipped on the beer. I didn't even drink the wine yesterday. Can I get my likes up, y'all? Share the live. I'm just coming to chop it up on this Sunday morning. See how y'all doing. I normally don't come live this early. But hey, it's a random live. I see everybody talking about the Charlie Kirky guy, whatever his name is. I just got a notification going across my phone. That's what made me think of it. I think that's Tanya TKO about to talk about him. I don't know nothing about him. That's why I ain't spoke on it, because I ain't never heard of that man. Until they say he passed away. I did not never hear that man before. I don't give a shit what a black man think about me as a black woman, so I know I ain't gonna give a shit about Charlie Kirky, what he had to say about black women and black people. And all that shit. You know? Thanks for the likes, y'all. Can I get those likes up? 10 people in here. You in the bushes, just come on in and like it and go back in the bushes. I ain't gonna know you who you is. Yeah, we can see you in the bushes. We just don't know who you are. I'm gonna sit and eat my breakfast till y'all decide to conversate with me. Well, I appreciate y'all being here. There go Deborah Ray. Good morning, Grand Rising. Happy Sunday, Deborah Ray. What you eat for breakfast? I'm eating biscuits, bacon, sausage, and some scrambled eggs and cheese. I forgot to take my ground turkey out, so that's why I decided to make a bigger breakfast. Because it's going to be a while before that meat defrosts. So I can make me some meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and broccoli with cheese. That's what we having for dinner. What y'all cooking for dinner? Malika, put that in the drawer under the sink. That tank. You said grits, eggs, sausage with blueberry muffin. Now that sounds good, Deborah, right? I ain't no fan of blueberry muffins, but I can imagine being good. It's good, though. I'm just coming to chop it up with y'all for a few minutes, see how y'all doing. Get y'all Sunday going. Y'all going to church? Anybody going to church? Anybody going to church? Hey, Shonda. Girl, where you been, girl? What you eating for breakfast, Shonda? I know you ain't eating breakfast. You probably over there cooking that. I want to thank all my new members. I got quite a few new members within this past week. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you. I'm almost at 10K. That's my goal. After I get 10K, you won't hear me say nothing about no number of subscribers. Y'all come on. After 10K, I'm going to let it flow and let it go. Say we going out to eat. Oh, you being lazy today, huh? That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself. I just don't trust restaurant foods like that no more. That's why I don't go out that much no more. Yeah, but it's still a couple of restaurants out of 10. But I never ever go back to, what's the name of that restaurant we went to? Was it the Cracker Barrel? I'll never go back there again. That shit was horrible. What y'all do this weekend? What y'all cooking for dinner? What's the tea? What's going on? It's wild out here in these streets. I ain't never heard of that Charlie guy. Have y'all ever heard of that man before he passed away? I never heard of that man. But when I seen the footage of the stuff he was saying, it was giving me 1972, 1960. It doesn't look like no damn 2025 footage of the stuff he was saying. Even the footage looked old. Like, damn, did he time travel to 2024 and 2025 to talk that shit? Man. Are you home till tomorrow morning? No, I've been on the go since I got here. I can imagine. Probably at the shop, cleaning up, washing clothes. I've been chilling though. I ain't been doing much cleaning or nothing. I've been mostly chilling and talking to y'all, making a little content. Y'all know the house stay clean. The only thing we got content to do is the kitchen, because that's where we mostly at. I be on their butt about that room. I told them, you can't have one piece of thread on the floor. If you see it, I don't care if you did it or not, get it up. Child. You say go back up and read the dinner menu. Okay. Okay. Y'all having meatballs, yellow rice, and green beans. Now that sounds good. I used to make turkey meatballs too. I would do some with the barbecue sauce on it, and then others I do with the gravy. You talking about good? That shit is good. You make me think about changing my mind. I might do meatballs. Well, I'll do it next time. Oh, this damn breakfast is good. So I'm gonna start on my granddaughter braids, and then we gonna get up and go over my nephew's house and wash some clothes so they can be good for school tomorrow morning. You gotta get up and either get on that 710 bus or call an Uber. We're gonna try to do the 710 bus. I ain't making no promises though. I'll be sleepy. Then I gotta take the girls for a doctor appointment Wednesday. Oh, that's where you was at. I was asking about you in that live. You took a nap, because that was kind of early. It was just a random live that I felt like going live. StreamYard paused my account, so I had to go on free mode. Talking about they couldn't get the funds out of my account, and you not gonna get it out of my account. I don't mess with y'all like that. I need another streaming app, y'all. Y'all get in the comments. Hey, Kimberly. I love you too, Kimberly. Greg in the building. Happy Sunday, Grand Rising. What you got for breakfast, Kim? Are you eating breakfast? You cooking? Going to church? Out of my brother-in-law's house. In the boonies, my reception was. Oh, okay. Child. Well, y'all go check out my long form video I did today. I only did one video today. Y'all know I'm studying the Peach Patch for the month of September, so we're going to ride this out to the end of September, and then we're going to see what else prevails after that. So I was there all day, got home around 2 a.m. Damn, y'all must have been partying. Was y'all celebrating? Hey, Gwen. Gwen in the building. Gwen Crenshaw. Who on their way to church this morning? Who on their way to the church house? Y'all get in the comments, tell me if you're on your way to church. Said Rock leftover funeral food. Buried the loved one yesterday. Keep filming, Queen. I'm so sorry for your loss, Kimberly Gregg. But you know they say people don't give a fuck when people lose people. So I don't know if you can believe me or not. Leave it to the Peace Patch. Don't nobody care. Girl, my condolences to you and your entire family. And thank you so much for your support, girl. People do care. Only evil demons don't care when somebody loses a loved one. You got to be really fucked up in the head not to care. Insanity. To Shana and Deborah Ray said condolences as well. Right, people care. We care. We care. We were brought up with manners. It's something that God put in each and every last one of us. You don't have to try to care. It's just automatically to want to do that. Yeah, we've been programmed to believe certain things and act certain ways, but at the end of the day, this is an internal thing to care about when somebody passes away. To feel bad for that person's loss. Thank you, Tashana. Let me like it. Let me like it. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for that gift. I'm still taking birthday gifts, birthday super stick, super chacker, PayPal, Zelle. Y'all still want to bless me so I can give me some more Modelo. I can give me some snacks. Or whatever. I can have Uber money, take the kids to school. I do all kinds of stuff with my money. But what I won't be doing, if I get me a big bag, I won't be going to no Disney every weekend. I'll tell you that much. You said, I believe we care. Yes, Kimberly. You said, people with dark black hearts don't care. All while questioning why we don't like certain people, why we hating on people. It's insane. It's like, if I'm going to come out here, if I'm going to make videos, and I'm going to come live, and I'm going to say, why y'all hating on such and such? All while the person I'm asking you about is the most hateful person in the world. She could have been on the episode of Dave Chappelle, A Hater's Ball. Hate. She would have fit in perfectly. You say, I got you Friday, mortgage, car payment, and insurance all do the same. Girl, tell me about it. Thank you, though. You know how we do. I appreciate any and everything. Somebody can come up here and send me a quarter. I'll be that's as grateful as if it was $1 or $10. It all adds up. It all adds up. It's the thought behind it that counts. I was waiting on Yo-Yo to go live yesterday. I don't think she ever went live. She did. I fell asleep. I missed it. Well, yeah, y'all. Just a reminder, Anyan be back Tuesday at 10:15 a.m. We're going to do part 2 of that little series. And tomorrow is Motivational Monday, 10 a.m. Central Time. Y'all know how we do. So today is Sunday, and I just want to say happy Sunday and see how y'all doing, you know? Trying to chew this food, y'all. I'm just glad I got some energy. Do this girl happy. I definitely will be there both mornings. Okay, Deborah Ray. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm very interested in learning how to plant. I know TikTok Shop got a big old kit that comes in the mail that you can order. They got different things that you can plant, like your tomatoes and all that stuff. It's like a big old kit, all them seeds, like $19.99, something like that. They different ones. Just go to the search box and put in what is they called? Planting seeds? Vegetables? I don't know what whoever it is on there, because I got some in my cart. I like to know how to do that. Kim said, I love you and your tenacity. May God keep you because you keep us laughing. Thank you, Rock. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm so grateful for each and every second. You used to be able to say I'm grateful for another day. The day ain't over with, though. So you got to be grateful for every second. I appreciate all my supporters that resonate, that subscribe. Y'all got to September 29th to join the channel. Get you a membership. And we're going to play bingo. And we're going to play raffle. And the winner going to win one of my t-shirts, coffee mug. It'll be one or the other. You'll get to choose which one you want. So if we play bingo and say Deborah Ray win, she can tell me she want a t-shirt or does she want 2 coffee mugs. She can pick. But the only catch is you got to be there at the live. You can't play if you're not in the live. I can't draw your name. I can't put you in the raffle if you're not on the live. Hey, I am. Just got to talking about you. It's like another Grand Rising Rocks and Lounge chat. Yes, indeed. What are you talking about? Ooh, Deborah is here back. Ghostface, what's up with that? You fucking Ghostface. What's up with what's up with that, y'all? Would y'all know each other? That's not nice, Ghostface. Don't say that about my Deborah, right? You don't even know you. What are you talking about? Anyway, it don't matter. Let me get those likes up, y'all. There's only 12 likes and 20 peoples. Go check out my last long form video. I just posted about an hour ago, maybe. Something like that. Let me wash my hands. I gotta see how much what's the car costs. When I get done putting the first load in, I'll see all the Uber costs. And I'll let you know. But we can get there. It may not just be today. It might have to be Wednesday or something. We get some money. But if it don't cost that much, we can take Uber. Since it's only 5 minutes.
It's real close. It shouldn't cost that much.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I'll put it in because right now it ain't gonna be the same price as when I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, no one's gonna watch my clothes today?
Yes, I just said when I put the load in, I'm gonna call. I ain't going over there till about 12 or 1 though. Alright. Gwen said I do bedside service since my church doesn't have ramp to the bathroom. I'm 74. Oh, okay. Do bedside service since my church doesn't have a ramp to the bathroom. Oh, you ain't do nothing. I was just telling them about Tuesday. I was just letting them know. For those that didn't know. I'm going to put it on my community post too, y'all, so y'all won't be forgetting. Like I did last time. You ain't do nothing. Hey, Cat Talk. Come on in, girl. I just got through eating breakfast, y'all. I had 2 biscuits, 2 turkey bacons, 1 turkey sausage, and some eggs, some scrambled eggs with cheese. And then I had took out my ground turkey, but it's frozen, so that's why I made that big breakfast, because I already know it ain't going to be probably like 4 or 5 o'clock before I be able to get this meatloaf in the oven. But the ground turkey, it don't take that long to defrost, but it's a big pack. Thank y'all for the likes, y'all. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to become a member so you can have a chance to win a t-shirt or 2 coffee mugs with my name on it. Ready Rocks Dances, or the t-shirt gonna say Ready Rocks Dances. It's gonna be a black t-shirt. And I can change the color of the letters, but I basically use purple letters or white letters. What y'all eating for breakfast? What y'all cooking for dinner? Did y'all see my video I just posted earlier? Answering the Peach Patch. She want to know why we hating on her girl. So she got 9 kids all by the same man. She said she got all 9 kids by the same man. I got I only had 2 kids and they about the same man. That ain't no flex. He wasn't shit. So what that mean? He wasn't shit. He probably still ain't. People is crazy. Good morning, LaRonda Lenore. What's up, Von Treese in the building? She say hello, Roxy and Deborah Ray in the building. Hello to everyone in the chat. Grand Rising, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. All y'all on y'all way to church? Who on the way to church? Clap your hands if you're on your way to church. Stomp your feet if you're on your way to church. I ain't been to church since, I'm going to say regularly, when I was trying to find a church home. Had to be like 2010, 9, 10, somewhere up in there. But then I visited with Tony's mom. I visited her church. That was 2017, 18, something like that. I had been promising to go, and I finally went. They had a revival outside, and child, she was pointing out everybody that was doing everything wrong. Pastor this, that's his daughter, she that, and it was that. So I wasn't going back. Shit, I want drama. I know how to go on social media or be around certain people in real life and get drama. He said, I'll be doing Sunday school on Zoom at 8:30. Oh, really? Is that something new you doing, Deborah Ray? Are you offering that to anybody, or is that a certain particular group that you talk to in your neighborhood that they're going to do it with you? That's a great idea. Like a Bible study type of thing. You know? Is there anybody in here who don't believe in going to church? Anybody in here who don't believe in going to church or believe in the Bible? Now, I ain't saying you don't believe in God or the Creator. I'm talking about church. Is there anybody in here who don't believe it? About 2 years with my BFF church. Oh, okay. So they have a service on Zoom. I get it. What's good? J.R. Garza in the building. Happy Sunday, Grand Rising. 9:16 a.m. Central Time, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I've studied for a whole year with the Jehovah's Witnesses. And then before I left Calumet City with Tony, I had befriended a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses, and I studied a couple of times. I wasn't consistent. I told them I already had studied and made up my mind that it wasn't for me like that, because I wasn't knocking on nobody's doors. I wasn't finna be walking up to people talking about, can I give you a pamphlet? That just wasn't my personality, and I don't trust people enough to be going in their house, let alone walking to them up on the street. People crazy. And she told me that, you know, they rely on Jehovah to like protect them from stuff like that. And I get it. Thank you for subscribing and liking. I will subscribe back. Do you do content? Let me know. We get our SS Social Security books mailed to us. What's SS? Sunday school. Okay, I'm so slow. I had to pick up on it. Okay, cool. You say, may God comfort you during your loss. Yes, indeed. Yeah, y'all, our girl just had to bury a loved one. And I was telling her that, you know, she know too. She know. I was just messing. Miss Kimberly Gregg was saying how she lost a love, and I told her my condolences. And I was like, for real, people do care. She know we care. I was just messing with the peach patch. Since they say nobody cares about nothing. Nobody cares, then that means you're phony with your leader. You don't care about your leader then. If nobody cares about people and them passing away and they family passing away and their kids passing away, then that means y'all are over there in vain, because y'all don't care. And y'all good with her not caring about y'all. So what's the point? What's the point being a subscriber or a fan or a support system? You know what I'm saying? Just excited about a particular content creator or person in your church or your fraternity, your sorority. What's the point of it if at the end of the day nobody cares? I mean, come on now, people. That's just a lie straight from the pits of hell. He said, I be watching my church from YouTube, Faith Miracle Temple, not feeling my best this morning. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you're not feeling too well. Hey, Marie. Marie in the building. Yeah, that's good. At least just because I don't believe everything in it, I'm not against people going or whatever. Because I believe that people have good intentions. They want to do better. They want to feel better. They want to know, you know what I'm saying? They're not just out here reckless. They got decent hearts. They got good, you know what I'm saying? Good intentions. I just question certain things, you know? But I'll never question the creator of heaven and earth. That I would never question. I would never question that. Happy Sunday. See, yes, I see the ungodly characteristics and traits of the human species, so you know I'm not joining these institutions. I know that's right. And that was never for me either. Like I just said, I was studying with the Jehovah's Witnesses. And you know, if after a year, you pretty much done with the book that they teaching you out of, and they ready for you to join or not join. So when they came for my year, I just told them, and they started acting funny towards me. Not the people I'm talking about that I was in Calumet City with. No, not them. But when I was out here, living here before, I studied for a whole 11 months. When that 12th month came, and I told them I wasn't the type to go knocking on doors, and I really didn't like going to their service. It was boring as hell. And I know we there for the word, allegedly, but I didn't want to sit there nodding off. I just didn't feel like I needed to get out my bed every Sunday to go around a bunch of people, losing my sleep, and, you know, when I could just do the same thing at home if I wanted to do that. I don't feel no need. I ain't trying to get to know people like that. Then they want to have you and assign you some chores to do and shit. Then they want you to be on this board and volunteer for this and donate for that. Nah. You say watching Joel Osteen? Oh, wow. That Joel Osteen, didn't he have some slander? Something going on? I used to watch him, too. Because I thought he was funny. I used to watch Joyce Meyer. I used to watch Juanita Byam when she was talking about no more sheets. That was in like 98. But I haven't watched her since probably 98, 99. I watched T.D. Jakes a couple times back in the 90s. We talking about when they first really started getting popular. But yeah, one thing I could say, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. I wouldn't want the job of having to pastor somebody else, be an evangelist. That's a big responsibility. When I know my personality is more like a dance instructor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not made and built to be an example when it comes to that level of example. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna be sitting here act like, didn't that man just pass away? Y'all tell me, was that just my dream? Did I dream that cussing pastor passed away? Did he pass away, y'all? Because I know he wasn't feeling good. Did they say he passed away? What's his name? They call him the cussing pastor. He said, I watch all of them too. You said a lot of these certain pastors are having scandals lately. Damn, what was that man's name, y'all? I used to watch all his videos. I liked that man. He was funny. He was funny, child. Y'all, what's his name? You said yes. I'm trying to see his name. I ain't got my laptop back me. Thaddeus. His name is Thaddeus, right? Can't think of the last name. But last time I seen he wasn't feeling too good, then I thought I seen a video. You too, LaRonda. You have a wonderful, blessed day. So glad you stopped in. It means a lot to me. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Make sure you do it on your way out. We will be live tomorrow morning for Motivational Monday. You can come on the panel. You don't have to show yourself. You can recite your favorite scripture, your favorite poem, your favorite proverb. You can just speak from your heart what motivates you and how you want to motivate others. Motivational Monday is not religion-based. It is not necessarily spiritual-based, but it is because we are all spirits, and we just pretty much want to put out in the universe for people to see what we're trying to share on a positive level. So all these religions and believers still struggling with malevolence. No one has achieved benevolence since Jesus. I just don't get why they remain spiritually immature their entire lives. Like, right, like if you're embedded inside of a spiritual foundation, a church, a religion, and you've been under it for a long time, especially under the same pastor or whatever, and there's no growth. You see yourself, there's no growth. It makes you question, like, what is it? It's just not because we're not perfect. Because people strive for perfection because they want to. They strive to have better marriages because they want to. And they become better and you work on them. You go get help and he get help and she get help. But if one or the other don't do the work, the other person that's doing the work may get tired and move on. But the other one has chosen not to. So I think it's possible. I just don't, I just don't believe that I wanted to stay in around certain people. Well, I ain't gonna say certain people. If the church itself was the way the church was that I was going to in the 90s, and that's why I stopped, because I seen that it wasn't right. So, and it's already bad enough. I was a babe in Christ, as they used to say. I was just not really learning. I was messing around with a man that I ain't had no business messing around with. I was partying, drinking. I was doing all the things that was distracting me from being the best me I could be. And going to that church didn't make me want to change. It made me want to keep doing it. So I'm like, this ain't it. Shit, this ain't it, child. This ain't it. But for those of you who find a good place, whether you're a Muslim or a Buddhist or a Seventh-day Adventist or whatever it is, and if it's working for you and you at peace with it, my hat go off to you. Because what may work for you may not work for somebody else. The point is you trying, You're trying to do something different. I want to do something different, but I want to do something different that's going to really explore, help me explore what I really need to be exploring and get it right. And that's me. What's inside me, who I am, what my purpose is. You said, I don't care about a scandal. I just want to hear the word, they all got scandal. He just a man, we all fall short. See, that's another way of looking at it, Gwen. Yeah. I get it. Hey, Carrie. I am spiritual, not tied to no religious program. I hear you. Patrick said, how you doing, Patrick? Religion can and will lead people to hell. I feel you on that. See, I look at all perspectives, whether I agree or not. See, all these different perspectives on here. In the course of 30 seconds, we got 3 different, now 4, because Ian said what she said first, and they all came right behind. I'm loving it. And I respect everybody's opinion about it. I don't get mad at people because they don't agree. You know what I'm saying? You can love your favorite content creator, your best friend, your neighbor, people that work with you. Y'all get along and chop it up on lunch. But then you find out they got different thoughts about certain things. And that's good. That's cool. Long as it's not toxic and it's not dangerous to you when you feel like you can't be around them. Because some people, yeah, like a Peach McIntyre, that toxicity level is a whole nother level of being influenced. I can't mess with nobody like her that don't believe what I believe in, because she believes in destruction and tearing people down, which is crimes against humanity, in my opinion. But if it's just somebody like Gwen said, how she think about it, she not looking at the man saying the message, she looking at the message. I can deal with that. Carrie is not religion. She's spiritual. I most definitely give it that, because that's how I feel about me. I don't need no title or nothing like that. I will read the Bible. I do, especially Revelations. But I just believe they took the truth and mixed it up and for their advantage. Y'all remember they made Nat Turner go around teaching all the slaves Christianity. Now, why would that be? When they found out he could read, I remember the movie. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's what happened with Nat Turner until I watched that movie that they tried to ban that actor for. Nat, what's his name? What was that actor name that made that movie? He played Nat Turner, right? And I didn't know that he was actually pastoring them and teaching them, and they made him do that. All I ever heard was Nat Turner. I just heard the name, and he unalived a lot of white people. That's all I knew. I didn't know all the details of it, y'all. Did y'all know that? I just found that out like about 4 or 5 years ago. You said spiritual is the way to Abba. Okay, I've heard that before, Abba. Okay. Yeah, I'm more so spiritual, but I know that my spirit ain't right all the way because I be having some shit going on. So I just want to say certain things I probably shouldn't say, and I feel certain things I kind of be feeling guilty for sometimes. I'm still angry about the loss of my daughter. I'm angry about the person who did it. I'm angry about the guy she used to date before then that didn't do her right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't as angry as I was. I've come a long way with it, but it's still there. I was even angry at her. Like, why is you even talking to this dude? What the fuck was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? I was going off on her in death. Abba Father. Okay. Hey, Telefon. I hope I said your name right. How you doing? Come on in, hit the like button, share the live. Share the live. I see Psychology Eats just posted a video. Something about Whitaker family. I don't know nothing about the Whitaker family. I never heard of them before, only through her. I think that's the only person I've seen talk about it. I hope everybody, whatever you do, whatever walk you in, that, because we all trying to get it right. We all been told and taught a certain thing, but we most definitely know, if we don't know nothing else, we should already know that the world, the system has programmed us to believe a bunch of bullshit. So if you found another way, and you on the journey, and you want to share that, and you are sharing it, and you feel good, and you at peace with it, my hat go off to you. I don't care what it is. As long as you know what I'm saying? It's not nothing demonic. You're not hurting nobody. You know? It's a lot of stuff. I used to go to the Seventh-day Adventist church for a minute. I lived on the corner from it. I was on the same block. I had a friend from high school that went there. And I went there a couple times. And I remember what they taught us. I will never forget this one service. It was a service on the evening time. And they showed us some videos and told us where to go in the library to look it up. And they were saying that the Pope actually has the name of the beast in his hat. That big old tall hat he wears. And it's got a name in it. And all the letters equaled up to a number. And when you got done adding all those numbers up, it added up 666. Now, how true this is, I don't know. I know that's the video I seen, and they told us where to go in the library to be able to look it up to see for yourself. Have y'all ever heard that before? Y'all can stop trying to get me to buy this shit from the TikTok shop. When I fucking want to cash out my shop, I will cash out my shop TikTok. They keep on reminding you that you got stuff in the car. I don't need you to remind me. Shit, take them prices down. You say, I just said we all fall short. We are not perfect. Yep. We fall down, but we get up. For the Bible says, what's that name? Donnie McClurkin. Ain't that his name, Donnie McClurkin? That's what you remind me of when you said that. That remind me of that song. Yeah, because even y'all remember those Christian shows they used to have a reality TV, and they was trying to find the next big gospel star. And they say that lady, was it Dottie Peoples? It was one of them ladies. She was real mean to them and stuff. So yeah, people, just because they go to church and just because they're a pastor, that don't mean that they got it all together. But I'm the type of person, I don't want to be around that. I don't. Because if I feel like if you ain't got it all together as a pastor, you need to be driving a bus or something. You need to be a janitor then. Don't be a pastor then. And I don't mean that you got to have it all together, but you ain't got no business out here messing with little boys. You ain't got no business out here cheating on your wife. Now, the normal little fall short type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they say sin is sin. And if it is, that's a shame. Because if I sin and I just make a bad joke, and I'm known for dark humor, but the next person, they out here actually peeping in windows trying to grate people, and they in Sunday school every Sunday, they a deacon or they a pastor, then I think that's a higher standard. But that's just me. I don't know. It's just my opinion. I'm always open to listen to everybody's perspective, especially when it comes to stuff like that. But I know they actually have programmed us to think and regurgitate a lot of stuff that we see and say. You know? And I want to get away from that. I want to know other stuff. I want to be able to choose from this, that. But if I don't know about this, that, and that, then I'm going to continue to be programmed. I don't want to be programmed. We got 26 people in here and 21 likes. Thank y'all so much. I hope to see y'all tomorrow morning if y'all not going to work or nothing like that, if you're not busy. But I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. Because I only came to eat my breakfast and chop it up with y'all and let y'all know I appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all having a great Sunday. You know, I believe in the Most High. I believe in, but 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 electrons is the number of man. So what does that really mean? I understand what you said, but what at the end of the day, that means what? You see, I was raised in the church, so much sin be going on, and people repent and act like everything, yeah, no accountability. Yeah, that's what was happening. The lady, I went to a church, and she was like, I could do this, I could do that, because God know my heart. And she was teaching that. And I told her, nah, I don't believe that. And I was new in church, but just something in me already guided me to be who I am and know what I know. I just don't know exactly what I'm knowing. But it's just something in me telling me that it's not okay for you to be smoking pack of cigarettes after pack of cigarettes and thinking it's okay. Not you trying to stop and you working on it and you going to see the doctor to get rid of that urge. You saying you can do this thing. You can go mess with her and be fornicating because God knows that you mean well. You could be praying while you're doing the deed. We fall down. But I like the old school church songs, y'all. I like the old school, the 70s and the 80s, the gospel and the spiritual hymns. I like them. I don't even know what they doing in church now because it's been so long. Are they making up new songs? Do it all still sound like carnal music? Is it worldly? Because I know now I used to watch them shows back in like mid-2000s, 2012, 2013, 14, that it was be all, everybody up there looking like they doing hip-hop or R&B and stuff. It just didn't have that gospel, spiritual connection feel for me. It just felt like I was in the club. You say, here. What you mean here? The number of a man here. I'm trying to see if you're going to type something else. Hey, y'all coming in. We just chopped it up on the Sunday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank y'all for the birthday love, the birthday wishes, the PayPals, the Zelles, and the Super Chat and Super Stickers. You guys were amazing. I appreciate it so much. Just type it in the chat, happy birthday. And let me know how my videos make y'all feel, that y'all enjoying those videos. My silly videos, me ranting, me doing my long form videos, me talking about me being a lady they call the library and all that stuff. I finally done with that series of talking about the library because I put my final videos out about that. So whoever needs to reach, I'm going to go back and put that stuff in a playlist. All this month of September, all my September videos about the peach, calling the library, and all this stuff, studying the peach patch, that's going to be in one playlist. I think that'd be the best thing for me to do. So people just join in. They don't have to be trying to look and go down the rabbit hole and I'm all over here saying this and I'm over there saying that. So I don't believe sin is sin. I haven't found that in the Bible. That's neural talk to make them sleep at night. Oh, okay, because, yeah, I heard that, Gwen. I used to be like, what? Sin is sin. Big sin, ain't no big sin, ain't no little sin. Sin is sin. And I understand exactly what they were saying, but I was just like, damn, so if he murdered somebody and I just lie, I'm going to lake of fire for lying? You know what I'm saying? I repented. I don't mess with that married man no more. I repented. I left that alone. I ain't never turned back. So I'm going to go to the lake of fire, and he done helter-skelter and killed a whole party of people. Unalive that pregnant woman. So we going the same place? You say, you don't see what I type above. That man is malevolent. They sitting here telling you they sin and fall short. Okay, let me go. Okay, I seen that. They just came choppy. Other people had commented, so it made me forget what you said. Okay, I'm going to go read it. You said, all these religions and believers still struggling with malevolence. No one has achieved benevolence, okay? Since Jesus. I just don't get why they remain spiritually immature their entire lives. I get it, because thanks to Ayan, who always coming in the chat, and she'll give us these jewels and give her opinion about things and her experiences. So we looked up malevolence and we looked up benevolence, and we already know what that means. So everybody in the chat know what that means. So now the next thing she said was 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 electrons. It's the number of man. And she said here. Then she said, you don't see what I typed. So I just read everything that I seen. Did I get everything, Ian? So this is Ian right here, y'all, in the chat at the bottom. That's the one that we're going to go live with. She's going to be on the panel on Tuesday at 10:15 a.m. We did one last week. If y'all want to go check out that live stream from last Tuesday, I think it was, or was it last Wednesday? Either way, you will know it because it's going to say her name on there, live with Ian. So if y'all want to go check it out, then you'll know what we're going to be kind of in store for Tuesday. Check out her page if you can find it. I wish I could just type on her profile. See, like on TikTok and Facebook, if somebody typing in the chat or on the comment section and stuff like that, you can just go while you live and see who they are. But for some reason, YouTube don't do that here. We're live, y'all typing, and I can't click on your profile to go to your page. I can't do it. I have to go find you, or I have to see you in the comment section, and then I can do it. If you make a comment on any of my videos, I can do it then, but not just us being live. That sucks. But that's what they taught us. That's what the Bible said. Man is not perfect. We fall short. It don't make sense. Then that's the case. Since it ain't our fault, then nobody should be going to hell. Nobody should burn in the lake of fire if it's not our fault. It's just kind of contradictory. So that's why I say certain things in the Bible I don't believe. I believe they twisted that thing around. I believe they, you know what I'm saying, they turned it around. I'm not saying I don't believe the Bible was a real thing. I believe it was a real thing, but I just don't believe that they didn't take what they wanted out of it and turned it around. So Nat Turner can train all those slaves to think the way that what they want to think. They turned it around and told him what it meant and tell them this what it means so they can obey their master. Stuff like that. You said, I'll be the first to ask on Tuesday, what are the meaning of those 3 words, please? Carrie said, exactly. They pieced the Bible together. Yeah. And that's how they programmed us to believe that. I just, because I've always been the type of person, I'm leery of people, especially men, from watching my mom and aunties and everybody go through shit with men. So yeah, just because he a man and he called himself the pastor. I was at this church. It was a makeshift church, y'all. And I was staying with my friend before I relocated years ago. This had to be 2005. And one of my old friends that we lived in the building, I used to live there, she said, I'm going to this church, but it's out of the YMCA or something like that. So I go, baby, it's this man. This man looked like he just got out of jail. And like he was a slickster. And he had nothing but women. Not one man up in there. It was like a small, it probably was 15 women plus me. I'm there for the first time. And he doing this preaching thing, but 2 women got to arguing over him. Like he was just smiling. I was like, you know, I ain't never go back no more. I'm like, hell no. What in the hell did I get into? Who the hell told me to come over here? Because when you be going through stuff and you, like at that time I lost my apartment because the city cut our hours and I wasn't finna work no 4 hours a day just to still be in the hole. Working 4 hours a day with $720 for rent, 2 daughters, food, light bill, phone bill. That wasn't gonna do nothing but put me more in the hole. So I had to move with my friend. Then when you going through stuff like that, you be focused on your spirituality and trying to get out your depression and figure out how you gonna get out this jam and get back to your life. So yeah, of course I was up for going. Yeah. We got 26 people in here, 22 likes. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to get up out of here, though. I'm going to get up out of here, and I'll see y'all probably later on a random live. If not, most definitely tomorrow morning. Ian said it's definitely a script, which is why all the worlds are staged, full of adults performing man-made roles. titles and labels to disguise their ungodly characteristics and traits. A big, ugly old play. Only be worried about getting to the bag, especially with young kids. Cole, RS in the building. Yeah, I got 5 grandkids, so. And I'm not just going to be concerned about getting the bag, but I am going to do everything I need to do to provide for them without getting in any trouble. I will do that much. And I do want to, I feel like I'm kind of responsible for leading them down the right path so they don't lose their soul just to gain material things. Because the way they watching people now, these people are fighting for the bag just for gym shoes, just for BBLs. They're not doing it for the right reason, to like create, like bunker, create farms, create wealth, create a place that can call their own and be safe at, and grow their own fruits and vegetables and plants and get them some chickens and stuff like that to make it, God forbid, something bad really happen. To like build a bunker and have a generator built in. If I had money and wealth like that, I'll be thinking about things like that. I won't be thinking about going to Jamaica and front and going to Disney. I'll be trying to build something so if something bad happens, we can try to go in this little thing that I created. And this damn generator cost me $15,000, but that's all right. Them lights go out all across the lands of the lands. This will suffice us maybe 6 months, maybe a year. I don't know. I'll be just having to do research on that. Times is not the same as it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Hey, Cheryl, come on in, lady. He said, okay, I understand that statement. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's like a cycle. It's like that's all we've been seeing. Just think of how old you are now. You in your 40s, 50s, 60s. And this is what the same repeated cycle. You won't see no growth. You know what I'm saying? Down through history, just watching people and looking at them now. If anything, it's gotten worse. You know, and a lot of churches have sold out to the political side, to the governments. Just like they say black women sold out to be able to get food stamps. Back in the day, put her man out, had her man, and he got tired of it because he couldn't bring nothing to the table, or his job fired him, but she can go get the food stamps. The TANF at that time wasn't even no damn Section 8 back then. It was just probably projects. And those was made for those immigrants. Black people weren't even living in the projects when they first built them projects. Those was for immigrants. You said integrational patterns of dysfunction. And we think it's like normal, you know? That's why I keep saying they programmed us and teaching us all that stuff like it's just normal. To keep on, you can do what you want to do, it's America. That's not a true statement. Do what you want to do, it's America. You can't do what you want to do because there are repercussions and consequences to pay when you do what you want to do. They ain't saying that part. You can do what you want to do, but guess what? You might have to pay the piper. But more than likely, I'll be back for a random live, y'all. I'm about to get ready to start on this girl braids. And then I got to go wash about 1 o'clock. So if I come back live, it'll probably be about 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere up in there. Why were men living with women instead of her living with him? I never thought about that. Because I guess I automatically assumed that they lived together. If the ones was back in the day when men were marrying women and they had kids and they got a place together, but then he fell on hard times, the family fell on hard times, she had to put him out. That's what I was visualizing. But yeah, today, yeah, that's really like that today. A lot of men live with women. And then the women that do end up living with the man, he about to lose his job, or he done lost his job, so she'll come move in and take over. But it's his spot. Name-wise, you know. Maybe he'll put on a lease, I don't know. I wouldn't even know my husband's deed for the house. I wouldn't even on that. But he tried to finesse me and make me think that if something happened to him, I got the house. I'm not stupid. No, I don't. Especially when you're not paying the mortgage. You just slip behind paying the mortgage. You lying, acting like you paying the mortgage, acting like you paying the light bills. And all the while they piling up. But when you got fired from your job unexpectedly, that's when the truth came out. Wasn't nothing paid. We talking about 3 months worth of fucking 5 months worth of light bills and shit not being paid. All the while you sitting there jacking it off. Cause it was like that then too. It's a pattern. Oh, it was like that back then too. Cause I know my dad used to watch me and my brother. I had to be like 4, 5, 6. And I remember my mama, she used to be that lady that passed the doctor the instruments. I don't know what they call that. My mama had that job in the hospital. And I know my daddy stayed home. But my daddy was a dope fiend. My daddy shot drugs. So he would get jobs, but they had to be temporary, so he didn't have to get drug tested. My dad could type 100 words a minute. My dad used to work at this school called Bryan and Stratton. Have y'all ever heard of that school called Bryan and Stratton? I went there. He had said, you know, that you can come to this school. I worked there, and you know, it might be a good way to learn some. It was like for me to go learn medical. Well, you know how to draw blood and stuff like that. So I didn't finish it, but my daddy was working there then. He could work somewhere 90 days, and after that he had to leave because he could not kick that drug out. You know, we talking about somebody been shooting with a needle, heroin, from the 60s, 70s, or something like that. So that drug worse than crack. That ain't no, oh, I just shot some heroin, I'm good, I ain't gonna do that no more. Now, once you do it one time, you hooked. You done, it's a wrap. My father passed away, he was still shooting drugs. He fell out, and my baby brother, well, next to the baby brother, he had picked him up off the floor and put him in the bed. He thought he just fell, hurt himself. He didn't know he was gone. So that messed him up. He said, and because of his man-made role, title, and label, no one knew. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I just choose not to. I used to speak heavy on, and I still advocate for women to be single. I do. That's only the women that ain't got nobody. The ones who got a good man, a good husband, the men that got a good wife, I advocate for y'all to stay together. Love each other. Protect her. Provide. Don't be out there bullshitting, being distracted by another piece of booty or hanging out with the fellas. I advocate for all that good stuff. But if you single in this day and age, baby, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be ready to risk meeting somebody new that you don't know nothing about. Nobody can vouch for him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't known him in your past, and maybe he lost contact because he moved to another part of the city. And then if that's the case, re-know him. Relearn him or her. It ain't no, oh, I know him. I used to date 10 years ago. No. Learn from my mistake. You got to relearn that person all over again. All over again. You said at least until their words, characteristics, and traits align. Right. Exactly. Y'all remember that movie Claudine? With James Earl Jones and Diane Curl? Now that movie, I watched that last year sometime for the first time in a while. I thought that was crazy. That was a lot. Hey, Just King. Say hi, Roxy. Blessed Sunday to all. I love listening to you. Thank you so much, Just King. I love having you here, girl. Y'all be making my day. Y'all inspire me to keep going and express myself. Because I'm not trying to have no cult where y'all believe what I believe. I just share my beliefs and my experiences. And I'm willing to be open to understand what you guys feel. That's why I love Ayambi dropping these jewels, because a lot of stuff she say resonates with me. Some of the stuff I heard before, but I just never got deep into it. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff I haven't. I like all my wonderful friends that come in and drop their experiences and their beliefs. I know these are some good people, regardless if we agree on everything or not, or we experience the same thing or not. I'd rather have my oh my God. Okay. I'd rather have these type of subscribers, support system, friends, nieces, cousins, than to have the peach patch. Okay? I promise you that. Because if I had a base like that, and I seen the mindset of that, and me knowing who I am now and how I think now, and I see that's what's attracted to me, without even, you know what I'm saying? That was my base, like their mindset, and not them trying to change. Like, oh, you open my eyes, and I didn't think of it like that. If they was on that, yeah, come on, Peach Patch. But if y'all on the same thing that y'all on with her and trying to be over here with me, I would feel like a loser, straight up. I would feel like a straight up loser. Ayan said, Peach and Rasta are an example of enabling dysfunctional patterns. Now, wow. Now, if that don't make it plain and make it clear and plain, then nothing will. Because we already know what they did. When I went under Rasta's picture, I said, now we see why Peach is sick. I typed that on her picture on her community post. And she laughed. And Cat Talk got under there and rolled her ass and told her about herself. And she laughed at her comment. So there's nothing to say because you know it's true. So why not laugh to make yourself feel like you're trying to make us feel that it don't bother you, that you don't care, and it's funny to you. All the while, you know we're telling the truth. So that's nothing for you to say. So that, or to save a little face and try to fool us and make us think that you really don't care, you laugh. We know you care. We know damn well you care. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be coming out here talking about nobody going to mess with my daughter and not love my daughter. All the while, your daughter saying, you ain't got nothing to do with her, what you talking about over here. That's got to be pretty embarrassing. I would be embarrassed if I was doing what Rasta did. And with them weak-ass jumping jacks, that's the last thing you should have ever did. You should have just put your arms over your head and stretch to the right, stretch to the left, stretch to the right, stretch to the left, stretch to the right, stretch to the left, stretch to the right, and stretch to the left. But when you did them weak-ass jumping jacks, I almost felt like you was going to fall out. I hope you just take it easy. Go get in somebody's classes, because you doing that on your own, I don't know.
I thought this in Black Book.
Who the hell is this? I don't know who that is.
You say some Barney on
Me and Lil G. I don't know who me is, let alone Lil G.
the back.
Alright, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to see y'all later on today. Going to get this popping with my granddaughter and do her hair. And I'll see y'all later. Go check out my videos if y'all been missing. Go check out the Ready Rocks Rebuild. All that good stuff. They really concerned about the engagement to get views and money. But yeah, you getting the wrong views from the wrong type of people. If I wanted just views and engagement, I'll be saying all kind of reckless stuff. And I'll be talking about what's trending to young people, because young people come in flocks when you talk about what they're interested in. Not just be doing a trending dance. They going to come and cheer me on or say, whose grandma's this? That's all I got to worry about with that. But if I be out here talking about, I be riding with my gang and talking about hood stuff and talking about this gang, it's that gang, I get a lot of views. But it's going to come up, some other stuff going to come along with it. That ain't who I am, first of all. But if it's just about clicks and views, you know, I'll just be doing any goddamn thing just to get all type of people. The biggest audiences are the younger people. And I don't want to attract the younger people on that level. I'd rather attract the younger people where I'm at. Let them come where I'm at. Because it's a bunch of younger people that really got a lot of sense. And they do want to know. And they do want to learn. And they are respectable. But yeah, you're right. That's what they people be on. Views and clicks for the money. Child, I don't know what they gonna do when this shit over with. But all right, y'all. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later on today. Thanks, everybody.